Joining us now for more on what happened today in Texas is border czar Tom Homan. Tom, thanks for being back with us tonight. The shell casing said anti-ICE. Why do you think this guy shot at illegal aliens?
Well, I don't think he shot at illegal aliens. The agents the agents I talked to said he was shooting at the building, shooting at a van. The van had aliens inside the van. I think he meant to kill an officer, but the vans are dark. They're tinted dark. So I think he was just shooting in the van, hoping to kill an ICE officer. He may not even know there's aliens in the van, but he shot into the building. Matter of fact, some of the bullets went into where the director sits. He shot many rounds into the building. He went down the whole length of the building. Then he concentrated on the van. We saw activity. Saw officers coming in and out of the van because what they're doing is dropping off aliens and picking up. So I think he just fired in the van, hoping to hit an ICE officer, but he didn't.
Okay.
And it's tragic.
It is, and by the grace of God, an ICE officer was not hit or killed today. Is there any question in your mind that this 29-year-old assassin was another left-wing nut radicalized by the rhetoric of the left?
No. Look, I've been saying since March. I was the first guy to say, look, if the rhetoric doesn't tap down, there's going to be bloodshed. Someone's going to die. And of course, I was called a fear-monger by the left, and how dare I say that? And look, this is a third shooting at ICE, right? Third shooting in Texas. They had a shooting where someone took an assault rifle and attacked a CBP facility. It was an SRT training facility. The SWAT guys, they ended up killing him. Then, right, about 45 minutes south of Dallas, we have an El Dorado detention facility. A group went there armed and shooting the facility. One of the officers actually got shot in the neck. This is a third shooting in Texas alone. And I'm saying it. The hateful rhetoric is convincing that percentage of the left that have lost their minds and empowers them to take action. If a U.S. senator, a U.S. congressman can call ICE terrorists and Nazis, that empowers these crazy people to take action.
Tom, I want you to listen to what a guest on MSNBC, MS Now, said today, claiming that right-wing figures are to blame for radical left shooters. Take a listen.
To see this coming from, potentially the other side of the political spectrum is a little strange because it is not something, if you are trying to, carry out some kind of message countering, more extreme right-wing stuff, I don't know why you would use a tactic that a famous white supremacist who has been revered and copycatted over the years by other white supremacists, why you would do that.
Does that make any sense to you?
No, it makes absolutely no sense. What ICE officers are doing, they're enforcing the law. They're out there looking for criminal aliens that are a threat to the community. ICE officers are making communities safer every day across the country. And, they get up every morning, they strap a gun on their hip, and they wear a Kevlar vest to go out there and take on the worst of the worst. They don't get paid a lot of money, and they're out there putting their lives on the line every day for America. And they're enforcing the laws that Congress enacted. If people don't like what ICE is doing, then go raise hell with Congress, because they enacted laws that ICE is sworn an oath to enforce.
Yeah, and I almost feel like we need a law in Congress if you can tie violent rhetoric to somebody's actions. I know it's a stretch, but I thought that after Charlie Kirk was taken from us 2 weeks ago today, that we'd see some coming together, left and right, like we did after 9/11. Tom, nothing has changed. I think a lot of people, the left, Tom, they try to paint you like you're a monster. You're a man. I read that you don't live with your family right now because of concerns for your own safety and the safety of your family. Is that true?
Yes. Look, they can hate me all they want. I don't care. They're not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. We're making this country safer again. I knew the hate would come at me hard. There's a hit piece on me every day, but we got a mission to do. And my spouse lives separately just because I don't want her in the prime residence because of the threats. I mean, I live in a house with my windows, all my blinds are shut. I got 24/7 security detail now. I didn't used to, but now I do because the threats have increased steadily. So, look, they're not going to shut me up. I'm not going away. I'm going to do this job. And my family understands. They know that I'm dedicated to the mission. Yeah. And look, I think I'm at less danger, to be honest with you, than men and women are out there on the streets every day. If they can do it, I can do it for sure.
Yeah. Is it at a point now where ICE agents might need something like a police escort wherever they go?
I don't think so. I don't want to give an awful lot out, but we had a meeting today about what more security features we can do. I don't want to say it on live TV because law enforcement says it. We're looking to harden the facilities, looking to do things that protect the officers online. So there's a lot of things we can do. But again, these men and women are brave. They signed up for this job. And again, that's why they wear masks. I don't like masks, but they have to wear them because starting in April, the doxing started. And not only them, once they found out who they were, then they went after the spouses and the children. So, ICE agents are brave men and women. They're patriots. But I want people to remember this. ICE agents don't hang their heart on a hook when they come to work. They're mothers and fathers too. They're sons and daughters too. They're out there enforcing the law. So I hope the American people, because I do every night, I pray for the safety of the men and women, the CBP and ICE every night, that they go home to their families. And I also pray that none of the aliens we're looking for get harmed either. I want everybody to be safe. That's the way it has to be.
Tom, just about 20 seconds. What is your message to Gavin Newsom, who says that ICE agents will be required by law to wear masks, check that, to not wear masks in his state?
Good luck with that.
They're going to wear
Nothing's
masks, aren't
change.
they?
We're gonna absolutely. We're going to continue doing what we're doing. I believe federal law trumps state law every time. So ICE agents continue doing what we're doing, so good luck with that.
Tom Homan, I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through, and today is not any different from another day. Tom Homan, thank you. And by the way, ICE recruiting is at the highest levels in more than a decade. I think that says something right there as well. Tom Homan, thank you. Appreciate it.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.